Nadia. So for today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different. So instead of a review, I'm basically going to be talking about the most common makeup mistakes that we make. Alright, so let's get started. So one of the mistakes that we make is that we don't use the right shade of foundation. Sometimes our foundation can look too dark, too light, and we all have undertones, so it could be a pink undertone, a yellow undertone, or a mix of both, and we just don't get a foundation to suit those undertones. So sometimes our foundation might look too pink, too yellow. So a good idea is to go to Sephora. They have a shade match, so it's a great way to use that, and they'll get a shade that is perfectly suited for your skin tone. Alright, so another mistake that we do is that we don't put foundation on certain areas that are part of the face. So this is basically the neck, the ears. I used to do this a lot before, and it just kind of makes your makeup really look mismatched. And so if you put foundation on your neck and your ears, it'll just make your makeup look more put together. Alright, so another makeup mistake that we do is that we don't prime before our foundation. So I used to do this a lot before, where I would just put the foundation directly on my skin. However, it made my skin look very dry and flaky, and so I put a primer. So a primer is great to smooth out your dry patches, your texture, your skin, so that your foundation has a nice smooth base to sit on. Alright, so another common makeup mistake that we do is that we make our eyebrows too dark or too thick. So I used to do this a lot before, where I would just create lines on my eyes and I wouldn't spoolie through them, and it would look really dark and really unstructured. So a good rule of thumb is just use hair-like strokes and make sure to spoolie through. Alright, so another common makeup mistake that we actually do is we don't prime our eyelids before eyeshadow. So that just makes your eyeshadow look less pigmented, patchy, and it's really hard to blend. So it's a really good idea to put a primer so that you can make your eyeshadow pigmented. It'll be easy to blend. Alright, so another makeup mistake that we do is not exfoliating or moisturizing our lips before putting on a liquid lipstick. So I used to do this a lot before, where I would just put liquid lipstick directly on my lips. However, it made it look very dry, cakey, crusty, and so I realized that you should exfoliate your lips so that you have a smooth layer. And also make sure to moisturize your lips to keep the moisture in, and that way your lips won't be so dry when you put liquid lipstick. Alright, another makeup mistake that we do is basically we don't put the right colors of eyeshadow on the parts of our eye. So sometimes I used to do this before, where I'd put a dark eyeshadow all over my lid. But a good rule of thumb is put dark eyeshadow basically wherever you want to create depth. So like the outer V, the crease, and you put lighter shades of eyeshadow on your lid, in the inner corner, on your brow bone. Basically contour and highlight your eye. Alright, so another mistake that we do is that we don't use the right types of makeup brushes for our makeup routine. And so again, that can make it look really patchy and muddy and streaky. So a good rule of thumb is whenever you have cream products like foundation and concealer, make sure to use synthetic brushes. These are basically brushes made of man-made material like nylon and polyester, and basically they won't absorb the product. And basically for powder products like blush, bronzer, highlight, you basically use natural brushes, which are basically brushes made of animal hair, and basically inside them they have cuticles which pick up the pigment. Another common makeup mistake we do is that blending. We don't blend enough. So this could be our eyeshadow. We don't blend enough. It'll make it look patchy. Basically we don't blend our bronzer or blush, and it'll make it also look very patchy and muddy. So a good rule of thumb is just keep blending. Even though it's blended, just do a little bit of extra blending. And yeah guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video for more makeup related content. You can subscribe to my channel. Have a great day and stay beautiful.